Welcome back to the Mining Rig Spotlight series, and this is episode 7. And in this episode, I'm going to go over my 6 GPU mixed mining rig. Now this mining rig has a mix of some of my high-end GPUs. Let's check out the parts, what I'm mining, the hash rates, the power, and the profits. So thanks for tuning in. This is The Life of Miner.
I know what I do and I know what I need.
Okay, so this is my 6 GPU mixed mining rig, and this is one of my most expensive mining rigs with a mix of NVIDIA GTX GPUs. And as of today, this mining rig is mining Crytpo. But the great thing about GPU mining is I can change what I'm mining to like Ethereum, Ravencoin, or even Beamcoin. Let's go ahead and now turn on this mining rig and check out the parts. So the first GPU is a 1070 Ti. The next two are 1080s. And then I have a 1080 Ti, and then the last two are the Titan XP Star Wars Collector's Editions. Now checking out the motherboard, this is the Gigabyte H110-D3A motherboard. The CPU is an Intel Pentium processor. And for the storage, this is a Kingston 120GB M2 SSD. Now for the memory, this is a Viper Elite 8GB DDR4 memory. And I do have 6 PCIe risers. And for the power supplies, I do have 2 EVGA 1300 watt G2 power supplies. And it's all installed in a 6 GPU Veta mining frame. And I do have 5 120mm fans installed on this mining frame. Now let's check out the power connections to the GPUs and the PCIe risers. Now I do access all my mining rigs remotely using Google Remote Desktop, and this HDMI dummy plug just makes the resolution a lot clearer when accessing my mining rigs remotely. Now let's check out the backside of my 6 GPU mixed mining rig. Now this one item here is called an Add to PSU, and this allows me to start up both power supplies at once. Now checking out the noise, it averages around 70 decibels right next to the mining rig. So let's check this out. So now pulling up a decibel scale, this mining rig was averaging around 70 decibels, so it's as loud as a conversation. Now jumping into Windows, let's go ahead and start mining Crytpo. So first checking out my overclocks. The overclock program I'm going to use is called Msi Afterburner. So for all the GPUs, I put the power limit at 80, I put the core at plus 50, and the memory at plus 500. Now to get the best results, you want to fine tune each card, but this is a good starting point for your overclocks. Okay, so now let's run this miner and check out my hash rates. Now for the miner program, I'm using Gminer version 2.20 to mine Crytpo. Now I do want to mention that Crytpo uses 3 different algorithms: Cockatoo C29, Cockatoo C31, and Cockatoo C32. But since I'm using Windows 10, let's check out mining Greencoin on the Kakaruzi C29 algorithm. Okay, so running the miner, I'm averaging around 24.29 gigahashes for the whole mining rig. So to break it down, the 1070 Ti is averaging around 3.09 gigahashes. The 1080s are averaging around 3.4 gigahashes. The 1080 Ti is averaging around 4.76 gigahashes. And finally, the Titan XP Star Wars Collector's Editions are averaging around 4.82 gigahashes, totaling the 24.29 gigahashes. So let's run this miner and check this out. So checking out the power, on idle, this mining rig pulls around 132 watts. My whole mining rig mining Greencoin is pulling around 1160 watts. So taking the whole mining rig power minus the idle power, the 6 GPUs altogether is pulling around 1028 watts. Now according to the power reading in Gminer, the 1070 Ti is using around 131 watts. The 1080 is using around 148 watts. The 1080 Ti is using around 178 watts. And the Titan XP Star Wars Collector's Edition is using around 188 watts. But these are just estimates and not accurate. It's best to test each GPU's power by using a kilowatt meter. Okay, so now let's check out a quick part list for this mining rig. So for the GPUs, I have a 1070 Ti, 2 1080s, a 1080 Ti, and 2 Titan XP Star Wars Collector's Editions. The motherboard is the Gigabyte H110-D3A motherboard. The CPU is an Intel Pentium processor. The storage is a Kingston 120GB M2 SSD. The memory is the Viper Elite 8GB DDR4 memory. And for the power supplies, I do have 2 EVGA 1300 watt G2 power supplies. And these are some PCIe risers. And this is the HDMI dummy plug. And the frame is a 6 GPU Beta mining frame. And this is the add to PSU for the power supplies. Alright, so now finally going over the profits, let's check out what to mine. Now the profits will change daily depending on the price and difficulty. Today is July 29th of 2020 and the price of Greencoin is about 45 cents. So for Greencoin, let's go ahead and put 24.29 gigahashes for the hash rates and 1160 watts for the power. And where I live in the US on the East Coast, I pay around 10 cents per kilowatt hours. So now calculating, I would make about $5.27 before electricity and about $2.48 after electricity a day. But just be aware, by the time you're watching this video, the profits could be way different. Now personally, I'm bullish on crypto and I invest in crypto in the long term, and the price and difficulty will change constantly. So all these figures will change down the road. Okay, so now let's check out my 6 GPU mixed mining rig in my mining farm. And here's a quick shot of my mining farm and my other mining rigs. So let's check this out. Alright, so thanks for checking out this mining rig spotlight episode of my 6 GPU mixed mining rig. And definitely check out my channel for other mining rig spotlight episodes and stay tuned for more. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub if you see what's next. But of course, thanks for watching and always happy mining.
Thanks for watching The Life of a Miner. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You don't want me to get angry and turn Super Saiyan, so make sure you subscribe to The Life of a Miner. I'm also the narrator. Next time on The Life of a Miner.